The Story of the Forgotten Key.
On the edge of the small town of Harrowwood stood a crooked,
ivy-choked house that everyone called the Lockwell Place,
children dared each other to run up the porch,
and touch its heavy door,
while adults pretended not to glance at it when passing. No one had lived there for decades, yet from time to time,
faint lamplight was said to flicker in its upper window. Jonas Hale had never believed in such tales. He was practical, the kind of man
who fixed watches for a living and thought every mystery had a gear or spring behind it.
But when his father died and left him a small wooden box with a single iron key inside, Jonas found himself drawn to the Lockwell Place.
The key was strange, its teeth cut in jagged, uneven shapes unlike any he'd seen.
It was heavier than it should have been, cold even in sunlight.
On a slip of folded paper, his father had written only, "For what was lost." Curiosity nodded him until one evening he walked to the Lockwell Place. The air was sharp, with autumn chill,
the windows dark, the porch groaning under his steps. Jonas tried the key in the lock, expecting it not to fit, but it slid in as though it had been waiting. The door swung inward with a whisper of hinges. Inside, the house smelled of dust and cedar. Furniture sat beneath white sheets, the air thick with silence.
Yet, on the far wall,
Jonas noticed a tall cabinet sealed with another iron lock,
one that matched the jagged shape of his key. His hand trembled as he turned it.
The cabinet door opened to reveal not valuables or secrets,
but a staircase spiraling downward, carved from stone.
A chill draught rose from the depths,
carrying the scent of earth and something faintly sweet, like lavender.
Jonas descended. At the bottom lay a chamber lit by a single glass lantern that glowed without flame.
In the center stood a long wooden table. Upon it rested dozens of watches, some ticking, some silent, some impossibly ornate.
Each bore a name carved into its casing. Jonas froze when he found his father's watch there, ticking steadily. But stranger still, his own name glinted from another watch beside it.
Unmoving, its hand stuck just before midnight.
The lantern flickered. Jonas heard a whisper not from the walls, but from the watches themselves.
A chorus of voices like echoes in a cave. Keepers of time,
guardians of what is lost.
He realized then that the Lockwell Place was no haunted ruin, but a fort of memory and fate, where every life had its watch.
His father had not left him the key.
By accident, he was passing on a responsibility Jonas could barely grasp. As he reached toward his watch, the hands quivered.
A shiver ran through him. Something in the darkness stirred, waiting for his choice. Jonas stepped back, heart pounding, as the lantern dimmed. The cabinet door creaked above, and with a final whisper of unseen gears, the stairway behind him began to close.